5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey, 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 Pod Boys are back. Pod Boys are back. Long hiatus. Big time long hiatus. We took a little break. We went on fucking vacation.
I turned into a sleepy bitch there for a while.
Yeah, I was just resting and recuperating.
There you go.
What I'll say is that, and this is, you know what, I'm going to dive right into my get it off my chest, because my get it off my chest is the love that I have for this group here.
Oh,
and how I was able, because May is mental health awareness month, and I had a rough May. So, and the fact that I was able to take that time off and kind of collect and gather those things and, be cool, really meant a lot, especially in the moment. I don't want to start off on a somber moment, but I do appreciate that more than I could really express. I got some funny shit lined up too, but I'm just saying I wanted to say this part. I
want to get the love out there.
I love these guys. I love these guys.
Yeah, most definitely.
But
it's a feel good way to get it started off.
Yeah.
Great.
I mean, everything's
It
good
warms
now.
my heart that you said that about us.
We're gonna get it real wholesome in here before we just tear it up.
Tear it up. Because I do got some stuff. I got some hitters lined
But
up.
you're feeling good about yourself, or you said that nice thing. I'm just gonna shit on myself because my get off your chest is who the fuck catches allergies in the middle of the summer?
Yeah, that's what I hate that shit.
I sound so stupid right now.
I hate that shit. I hate it when
I feel you. I think it's actually like a wholesome sound, though. It makes you sound like a kid.
That was like when Phoebe got sick.
Yeah.
When she had the sexy voice.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Try singing "Smelly Cat."
I don't know all the words. I do, but I'm not.
I was
singing.
about to say,
Yeah, what a cop out.
Oh,
I was like,
God,
I
it
don't even
looks-
watch that show.
And I know the
words.
words. Seriously, I never watch Friends, and even I know the words.
Shut up. Yes, you do.
I know. So, but while we're out here lying and saying stupid stuff,
Oh man,
oh,
is that what? Is that all you have to complain about? Is your allergies? I mean, that's a huge complaint. Though.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a bother.
Yeah.
That is a bother.
I don't really have
understand
complaints
that.
about the job anymore because I do it by myself. So I
Oh,
can't
hell
complain.
yeah.
If I complain about the job, I'm just shitting on myself.
yeah.
Right.
Well, I do that. I do that enough.
The guy that I work with is a real POS.
Yeah. Right.
I shit on myself enough. I don't need to keep doing it. So we can leave one aspect of that out.
Oh yeah.
I feel you.
All right. Oh yeah.
Anybody else got anything they want to get off their chest?
Oh man, I have a lot. It just feels like a whole thing after you guys were like real quick, like, hey, I love you, and you were like, yeah, allergies fucking suck. What do you have to complain about? I'm like, man, now I just sound like I have to complain. I have to complain about the world's roller coaster, about Cedar Point,
Uh-oh.
and it's just it's I don't know. It's complaining, but not. I had a good time. I went to Cedar Point for the first time since like 2011, if not like 2010. You know,
Right.
nice like little 11-year hiatus
break.
from riding some roller coasters. But it like overall, I had a pretty good time. But I don't know if it was due to like understaffing or what, but like. Not every ride was open like all day. Different ones were open on like at different times almost, which made damn near everybody in the fucking park being in the same line at a same time, and like every wait was like 2 hours. So we rode 3 roller coasters in our day.
Wow.
That fucking sucked dick.
Yeah.
How long were you there?
Trash.
Oh man, I feel like we got there like before noon, maybe like somewhere in like the field of 11 something, and we left at maybe it might have been like closer to 7.
Okay.
You know,
So you were there for a while.
for a while, yeah, a long ass time for 2 rides. Cause like, see, I don't think 11 years ago the fast pass was as predominant as it is now.
Oh, dude.
You know what I'm saying? You have to have a fast pass
to
or,
ride anything.
or your day is ruined.
Yeah.
And you know how awesome it was walking up to a ride and seeing being like, okay, fast pass is a half-hour wait, regular people 2 fucking hours. Like, it was upsetting to know. I made the joke that somebody should like pull up Netflix, and then it dawned on me I could watch a full featured length film before I get on this ride. Like, if I started right now, I'll be over there zigzagging back and forth when I'm halfway through the freaking movie. And but I'm glad I came prepared. I came prepared in the fact of in the fact of like I wanted to try and make somebody else's day better. So I dressed appropriately, and I wore like a Hawaiian shirt that has cranes on it. A lot of cranes. It was heavy in like pinks and little accents of yellow. Overall color was almost like a baby blue. I was, really comfortable tone. Had the first 2 buttons, pop, done. I'm in summer mode. But where it was at, the centerpiece of the whole thing, I also had my cool blue sunglasses on. That gave me a little bit of confidence. I was wearing a white hat that had 2 solar panels and a fan on it. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is clutch. With 2 solar panels and a fan on a hat?
On a hat. It was,
Trippy.
yes. Didn't work nearly as good as you think it would. Like, my dad was like, did it keep you cool? I was like, no, not at all. Like, it didn't. But
It just blew more hot
it
air.
started the best part of that day. Besides for just being with family that I hadn't seen in a long time. That was cool.
Right.
But, like, it gave me a mission that day because John called it out, and he was like, I bet 3 people like verbally say something to you, like give you a compliment on that hat. Do you want to take the over or under?
Wow.
Yeah. And me, I instantly was like, no, you're in those ziggy-zag back and forth lines. You pass the same people so many times while you're waiting in line. I was like, so I'm going to give somebody's going to pass me the first time and be like, man, that was kind of a cool hat. They're going to see me again, and they're going to be like, that hat again. The third time, they're going to have to be like, my guy, that hat. So I'm like, I'm taking the over easily. Right. It was a hard bout. I'm surprised. I think it was because back half of the day, it got overcast. Solar panels weren't working. The fan wasn't spinning. They were just like, this guy's got a non-working fan on his fucking hat. I don't even give a shit about that. But first ride, not too long into the wait, and then that's another thing that sucked is they counted like the group as one. It couldn't be like, well, that was a group of 2 right there, right up, which was kind of bullshit. But it is what it is. Right off the bat, some guy and his old lady, they liked the hat. A little bit down the line, some hillbillies were walking. This guy had a flannel button-up shirt with the sleeves cut off, tucked into his blue jeans. That was quite the look too. He complimented me on the hat. He was like, I like your hat. I was like, I like your, yeah. but so got two right off the rip. Next ride, I was able to buckle down one more. Then it became overcast. Lost it. We're at 3. And I'm stuck at 3. I'm really leaning over the lines and tilting the hat. And like I was telling Logan earlier, I had my cool blue sunglasses on, so I'm willfully staring at people as I see them looking at the hat and talking amongst themselves. Oh, I didn't tell you this. I actually ended up on, I don't know where. I'm on some kid's Snapchat story, some fucking where. A group of kids behind me in line. I turned the hat on backwards. Fans now in the sun, blowing on my neck. Looked really fucking cool. These kids were behind me trying to stand all sleek, recording me on their phones and shit. Like put it on Snap. Like, so somewhere I'm on some 12-year-old Snapchat. So shouts to that kid. But they didn't say anything, so I was stuck at 3. All of a sudden, we're leaving the park. I'm stuck at 3. Overcast came out. Fucked my day up. We're leaving. We're out in the park. We're almost to the car. I'm panicking. I don't know what to do. I see that my cousin's boyfriend is right beside me and everybody else is up ahead. I need him as a witness. So I turn to a mother and her 2 small children and I go, hey, you like my hat? And she says, "We love your hat." And I was like, "Hey, John, that's 4. That's 4 compliments. Got 4 of them before the day was done."
Nice.
Came in clutch. That lady was super nice. She was also, I think, a little startled. I think I saw her like put a hand on her on her kid's front of her chest, like, "Stop for a minute, guys. Let's let him let's let him walk past. It's been a hot day. He's 3 buttons down. He's got a fan on his hat. I don't know how many beers they've served him. This is the world's roller coaster."
If you can afford them, they'll give them to you. I have never seen somebody cut off at Cedar Point.
Overall, it was a good day, but it fucking sucked. I got to ride 3 coasters.
What coasters did you choose to ride?
Okay, so this one was really hard to explain to my mom, but we rode a roller coaster that I can't pronounce its name. Started with an R, sounded like I didn't know if it was Rogu or like Ragu, something like that. What it is they repainted the Mantis. They rebrand. Yes, they repainted. Even the waiting line and everything is all still the exact same. It's just got a new paint scheme. It's called something else, and instead of, remember, it was you stood kind of on that one. You stood there. Now you sit and you can kick your feet and stuff. They're like, people really like this kick your feet shit, which I love. But it was good. So that was dope. It was dope. Every ride, I've realized I also like roller coasters more as an adult than I did when I was a kid. Like, because when I was a kid, I was just kind of like scared of it, and that was the fun that I was like.
As an adult, it's more like adrenaline because you're going fast, but you know you're safe.
I told Logan I found out I'm that woo guy. I woo periodically throughout the entire thing.
I don't woo on a roller coaster. I don't know why. There's a couple that still get me to the point where I'm just like holding onto the bar for dear life. Like,
I'm not a hands-up wooer.
Oh, okay.
I hold on to dear Christ to the seat.
I get you. That's better, in my opinion, anyway.
I squeeze that fucking shit and I woo! I get it. You know what I don't understand, though? Doesn't matter how big the roller coaster is, I can't get a yell out as long as the hill. I always end up like choking on my yell, and I'm like the G force. The G forces hit me, and I'm like, what do they do? Tighten your asshole. It's like, tighten. You gotta tighten your ass and squeeze your abdomen. That's how you pass the G forces. But I'm a wooer. I found that out. I wooed through that one. I also then ended up wooing through the 2-hour fucking wait for Maverick. But like that one's fun. That's the one that the vertical drive. It's like inverted. Yeah. It's not.
I think it's like a negative angle.
More than 90 degrees.
Yeah.
Or less than. No. What would that be? That would be an acute angle, right? It would be acute because it's little. It's cute. That's how I always remembered it.
It's little. It's cute.
Did surprisingly well in geometry, but so the Maverick was dope because like you stop in that tunnel and then it shoots you like 75 miles per hour.
Yikes.
Yeah, that one's a fucking grand time. I wooed all the way through that. It was like, woo!
God damn.
Just slams you like, no matter how freaking fast or like how smooth you make a roller coaster, there's nothing that just completely softens. Like, all right, they're gonna be going like 80 and just like spin them quick as fuck and then cut them back right, like take them up a loop-de-loop, drop them back down hard. Yeah, so we rode that, and then we were like, okay, so we hit like a oldie but updated. Then we hit like a more on the newer end of things, has been made in the past like 20 years, I suppose.
Yeah, I think the Maverick's
fairly new.
Yeah.
I rode the Maverick the last time I was there.
Really?
Because that's what got me fucked up about the timing, like time and everything, is because I was like, well, the Maverick's new, and I was like, not really. I rode on that when it was like a year old when I rode it in like 2010.
Was the Skyhawk out before then, or is Skyhawk the newer one?
Skyhawk is like a year or so newer than that.
Wow.
And I think somebody blew chunks on that. Like, because we were like looking at it, like, do we want to get in line? And we were like, oh shit, they're hosing the deck off. This is gonna be a minute. So we went on the Maverick, went on the repurposed one, and then we were like, let's throw it back into a land before the Millennium Force, and we rode the Magnum. That fucker is fun, but you don't like it. You don't like it beating the shit out of the tops of your thighs.
Or the double hill.
Yeah, the double hill where it's just like bam, bam. You're fucking your shit up because like this ride, you're in a tiny little car with the seat belt of a 1987 Impala and a tiny little bar that just like crack down on top of your lap. You're like bullshit.
Yeah, I remember riding the Magnum before the Millennium Force came out. I don't know. Millennium Force might have been brand new. Millennium Force came out like what, 2001, 2002, something like that.
I don't know. I think the
2000.
Millennium Force was always
Was it
there.
2000?
I don't think I had ever been there when the Millennium Force wasn't. I think I remember it being new, like being the big thing.
Well, that's what I'm saying, because you go any further before that, and I'm younger than 10 years old, you know what I'm saying? If you're...
Didn't get to ride the Raptor. That really chapped my ass. I like
Raptor
that.
is my...
The Raptor is the
Raptor
fucking
is
shit.
like 1C of my favorite rides. My favorite ride at Cedar Point is like 3 rides. I like the Raptor, I like the Iron Dragon, and I like the Corkscrew.
The Iron
Those are my
Dragon.
favorite
Really?
rides.
You like the Corkscrew? See, I liked the Corkscrew for 1 year when I was a kid. And then for some reason, the next year I came back and I was at this weird height where that pull-down bar that you would think would be nice and cushiony, but it's actually like steel behind a thin coat of rubber, did like a fucking prize fighter thing to the sides of my head during all the Corkscrew. Just bah, 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 head. I was like fucking sobbing when I was getting off. I was like, fuck me up. Like, fucking, I feel like my nose was bleeding. It probably wasn't, but I'm remembering it and it was bleeding, you know? So, it's my story. I'll tell it how I want.
I haven't been to Cedar... I don't believe I've been to Cedar Point as an adult.
Me and Jess plan on going, like, after baby and stuff. We're gonna go ride some coasters. We're gonna double down, pay all the freaking money for the fast pass and whatnot.
Alicia doesn't ride roller coasters anyway, so I have to go with somebody else that would at least go. But
you guys want to? We should just. We're
totally
gonna just
down to
make
go, but I don't
plans
think I
on
fit in the
this
seat
pod.
anymore.
right, you'd be surprised. If I could fit in one, you could fit in one. But I don't ride the Millennium Force.
He's like, I don't do the the big ass ones.
I
I don't go upside down.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
well, then you're cutting too much out. No, I'm just playing.
They don't have
You're
like
cutting
couple-
shit out. You're like,
yeah.
you're like,
You can ride the
I can
Gemini
do
and the Manahorn.
Do they still have the Gemini?
Yeah,
Wow. I thought for sure that was going to be like the next one coming down.
right. For some reason, I'm surprised it hasn't just caught fire weirdly. I'm like, there is so
say
much.
that.
I'm like, there's so much wood that's like 200 years old, just standing
Well,
right
it's
there. Just,
wet at the
yeah,
center.
yeah, right,
It's on a
right.
peninsula.
It's soggy. Like, where's the keystone piece of wood down here that if I just fuck it up?
If I pull it, the whole
Yeah.
thing collapses.
Yeah.
It's down there.
It's down there. There's that part in the Gemini. My dad was always the classic fucking dad. Like, there's a part on the Gemini where there's a quick little hill and there's like a fucking board in
It's
front
right
of you.
there,
Yeah,
and
my
you think you're
yeah,
so
my
much
dad
closer
my
to
dad
it.
was always the duck guy.
Duck!
It's weird.
Everybody
It's
does.
weird how many people like you see are just like, oh shit, like.
Dude, I remember the last time I went to Cedar Point, I was riding the Gemini, and I love to be in the last car. On the
Okay.
Gemini. That's my favorite spot to be. I don't know why. I feel like that's the only car where you feel like you get that little lift at the end when you're going down that
Yep.
hill for that
Yep.
board. You feel like the back of that car gets off the rail somehow.
Kind
You know it
of
doesn't, but-
whips it up there. Yeah.
You know, but I forget who I was even with, but there was these two big fucking jacked ass fucking bodybuilders sitting like in front of us. These guys barely fit into the fucking car. And they were like sitting sideways.
Don't
by
look
the time
scoot
they were done.
over.
Yeah, scoot over. You know, whoa, don't touch that. Those kind of guys. But they were at the top of their lungs. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, dude, you ain't even got nowhere yet, man. This is just like a warm up. That's all the Gemini
Right,
really is.
yeah.
It's
You
the
come here
front
to
of the
remind
park.
yourself what
Okay,
a
we're
roller
about to go
coaster
fast.
is. Yeah.
No way, okay. Do they still have the? I haven't been to Cedar Point in so long, dude. I really do want to go, but like I said, I gotta find a ride partner because Alicia ain't gonna do any of them anyway. She'll stand in line with you all day long, and as you get on, she'll be like, "Okay, I'm gonna go over here to where you get off." You'd be like, but I mean, that's what they do. But yeah, the fast pass has become like a standard thing, bro. Like if you don't
Dude,
get
it's
it,
insane.
It's done.
It's insane standing
thing
in
is
line
that-
for an hour and a half, and then you get up to where the fast pass line is, and you're like, you bitches, you're watching people walk up and just like get into their 20-minute wait when you're like, I've been here for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
I've done my time. I just didn't pay like an additional amount for like basically like a fast pass is. They're like, we'll pay you double if you let us get in front of some motherfuckers.
Right, and that's
And they're like,
that's
cool.
the whole thing is that I always thought it was just an easy way for Cedar Point to be like, this is just a slow ticket hike. Like sooner or later, the basic ticket is just going to cost what the fast pass costs, and then there will be another fast because the fast pass also didn't used to be like double the ticket. You know what I'm
It
saying?
used to be just like $20.
Yeah,
more.
it used to be like $20 more,
And then
it was only
everybody-
for kids. You only got a fast pass for kids that was going to be running. So like you really only got fast pass for kids that were like 14, 15. When the
Yeah.
cell phone came out, I feel like when the cell phone got popular for a teenager to have one, when we were teenagers, fast pass was like the thing to have. Your
Yeah.
parents got you one, but they didn't get one for themselves. They didn't
Right.
care if they sat in line forever. Half the time, my parents weren't riding anything any damn way. Or if they did, it was, Matterhorn. Like, my dad won't ride a damn thing at Cedar Point.
Yeah.
My dad's like, I'm going to go see Snoopy. And
Oh, yeah.
I like the planes. Yeah, Brittany wrote it in 1999. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, dude.
Going to
But-
Camp Snoopy. Hell yeah. I love that though. That Cedar Point's like we're just a roller coaster park. We're not gonna really stick to any like real theme, but here is the whole fucking Peanuts gang.
Yep.
Just we're not saying that like anything they're never saying anything about Cedar Point or Cedar Fairs, nothing like that. They just here. We just got hedges that look like them and shit, and you might see Charlie Brown. I could not think of Charlie Brown's
didn't know where
name.
you were going.
I was like, is his name fucking Bart? I was
dude,
like, he had a
love
fucking
who was
BB gun,
Snoopy's-
didn't he? That like Red Ryder fucking assault thing. No.
Can I get a Red Ryder assault gun, please? Oh my goodness! But no, I would love to be able to go to Cedar Point sometime. I don't know when that would be. I do think I would definitely enjoy roller coasters more as an adult than I did when I was younger, like you were saying. But we'll have to see. Cedar Point's definitely an interesting place.
Yeah, I wonder if like middle of October, like well, they gotta stay open longer. Like you really like oh well don't they do
from Labor Day to the end of October? They're open just on the weekends for Halloween
Oh,
weekends.
for
But
Halloween
you can't go
weekends?
during the week, yeah.
God damn it! So that's probably usually packed.
Yeah. Once it gets in October, it will.
And do motherfuckers just come out of the woodwork on Halloween weekends?
Yeah, the lady that I was talking to in Sandusky said that they're busy, that they do more
Well, like,
for Halloween weekends than they do the rest of the year combined.
Well, like no basic. Well, fuck that. That sounds like crazy. I meant like the scaring people.
Yes.
Like, am I gonna just be standing in line, like almost yawning because I've just been standing, walking around, and someone's gonna like, yeah, like. And I don't fucking like that.
He's like sitting there when I get into the attraction.
Right,
when I walk in and I know I'm ready, I'm on edge. I know something's coming.
I can hold on to someone close to me sweatshirt, like just ever so, with a couple fingers.
Oh,
Like
God.
I got him.
Oh, God.
I got this one. This is my buddy. This is my getting scared with buddy. That's fucking horse shit. I'd hate to be middle conversation. They're just like, like how many of them? Like you gotta
Working
turn
it
them.
is terrible.
Working
You can't
it,
because you'll get in trouble if you do that.
Oh, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
I
'Cause
know.
when you buy a ticket,
You're
like,
agreeing,
right
right? That's
to
what I'm
this
saying.
kind of
I
thing,
can't. I
so-
couldn't go there. Not because I would strike, but because I would be like, don't do that.
yeah,
Like-
right. Like I just don't want to deal with that. I mean, I've never gone
Can
there
I? Can I get a fucking drink wristband that also says like, don't
scare.
don't
No
scare
scare.
me. Don't scare this guy. He's
guy in
got
a
heart
werewolf mask,
palpitations.
sweating his dick off. He's been working for 9 hours. He just walks up and he's about to give you a nice big howl, and he goes, "Yellow wristband." He's no scared. Call it off. Call it off.
No, he's got a band. He's got a band. Don't do him. Don't do him.
No, I keep forgetting what the hell I was gonna say about Cedar Point too. It's killing me.
I really like the fucking Wicked Twister.
I don't
like
think
that
I've
one.
ever ridden that one.
It's the only like back and forth ride I can do.
It's just,
The-
that's the yellow one that goes up,
Yep.
right?
You don't
Yellow
like
and green.
the Ocean Motion or whatever it's
Yeah, like the ship. I couldn't do that. I get on a swing and I'm about like seven, 8 whoofs into the swinging, and I'm chucking out, going puke, going puke.
Oh, God.
Yep. I'm just like,
Do you
nope.
think it's the twisting that fixes
that
it
helps?
for you?
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't think.
I
I've
also
ever
haven't been on a
straight
roller
down,
coaster
like-
in about 11 years, so
True that.
like
You didn't find
I
out
might get
today,
on that
so-
one, and I might puke in my own face on that ride.
I figured out.
That's a very
I figured out what I was gonna say. Was there any warning that the rides weren't going to be
no.
operational? Is
Nope.
You got there
Nope.
and found that out.
I was talking to John about
Kinda.
it. Do you think it had anything to do with the Coco? Like they had to take time to clean it? Like
No,
wipe
because
it
you would
down?
think that would have to be in between every ride.
They did that on Tuesday and Wednesday.
They wiped it down in
And
between every ride.
No.
the park was just shut down
shut
altogether,
down
right?
for cleaning Tuesday and Wednesday, and
Oh.
Thursday it opened up.
Okay.
I don't know what was up with that. I don't know what was
My
up.
thing is that it would, even with a fast pass, it would annoy the shit out of me for only certain rides to be open.
Yeah.
Because it's already difficult to ride everything at Cedar Point, which is half the goal anyway.
Right.
On a side note, I love that little cartoon poster that they have of the park that's like the map. I love that thing. I don't know why I always
You
have.
didn't get one.
I am so sorry.
I know. I was all day.
We used to,
All
like-
day, I was like, "Is there somewhere like I can pick up a map? Like they got,
got cool-ass
you go on a
maps.
golf course, you open the little mailbox, like
Yeah.
they're like, hey, did you forget a card? Like, where is that at? I could because some lady rolled up to the side of the ticket booth thing, like opened a side gate, and she was like, psst, hey, and she had this little scanner in her hand. She didn't whisper. It was more like a. She saw us with our papers out, and she kind of summoned us with her little scanner, and she was like, "Gloop, go in, gloop, go in," and then other people started coming up with their phones, and she was glooping everybody on in, and and everybody was like going in, like the blockade had opened up, but there wasn't the people there at the front, like with the maps and stuff. It's different, man. The Coco done fucked everything up, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was no lady there like trying to take our picture, like group photo, group like trying to get the group photo for $12. They tried to, this is another thing that pisses me off. I know we're at the world's roller coaster. But a fucking corn dog, don't try to class it up, call it a hot dog on a stick and make it $11.
Fuck off.
Shit. Dude, I thought I was
The
gonna have to
markup
punch-
on a fucking corn dog.
I thought I was gonna have to punch the kid working at Pence's fucking food stand at the fucking fireworks when he told me it was $5 for a regular corn dog. I was like, for real, bro? The truck right down there
That's
selling them for
disrespectful.
$2.
Yeah.
He
He's
just
like,
looked at me and shrugged his shoulders. I
walk
was like,
there.
well, I'm just gonna go over there. See ya.
Your
And
corn
that's
dog
exactly
better
what I
than a
did.
Panda.
Right. Right. He's like, we make a corn dog, and whether you thought this would be appealing or not, we put powdered sugar on it.
I felt so bad
$5.
because they had this truck organized in the weirdest way possible, right? They had this old ass man making the lemonade shake-ups. They had this really young girl on the fryer, making corn dogs. this fucking pimple-faced fucking kid working the cash register. I'm like, oh, y'all just shook this shit up all day today.
Yeah, right.
The fucking old man is supposed to be on the fucking fryer. The boy is supposed to be making the lemonade, and the little girl's supposed to be taking the fucking money.
She's the friendly smile I'm gonna see up front here.
Jeez.
You got this fucking old.
I was like, you got this kid over here
man
just
making...
fumbling and bumbling. I was like, you know what? I don't want her to cook my fucking corn dog anyway. The bitch be half done. I know corn dogs are, and I know hot dogs are pre-cooked, so there's really no danger in it. But I don't give a fuck.
You don't want soggy. You don't want like batter. Dog. That would be the worst. Get a fucking bite of corn dog batter. Oh.
No, but it wasn't too bad, man. I mean,
Puts a powder.
it was alright. Those shits are stupid. That little D&D amusement thing is always stupid expensive, though.
Yeah.
They're like, hey,
Places
you
markups
want
are
to get
ridiculous.
these tickets?
Yeah. Oh, there was a girl who
ride these
fainted
rides.
behind us in the line. That was a whole thing. Yeah, she asked us for a couple dollars so she could buy a water. We gave her. My cousin gave her a couple dollars.
I'd be like, you came to Cedar Point
Here's
without money?
here's how fucking stupid people are. Here's how fucking stupid people are.
Was
she
a
can't-
couple dollars even going to buy a
She
water?
can, no. This girl walked back and tapped my cousin and handed her the $2, and she was like, "Pop machine, it was $5," and she's like, and we only had the $2, so we asked somebody, and they gave us a $5. Why the fuck didn't you give the guy who gave you the $5 the $2? Instead of coming back to us, like, here's your money back. Like, he gave us
honest,
he
the price
like
is population.
right, but I'm just so confused. Like, why?
The logic behind
They
that.
they were like, we need $5. I bet the guy when they walked away was like, what the fuck ever. I bet his thought was they were like, oh, do you have $3? We have $2 and we need $5. And he was like, oh yeah, I got a $5. And they were like, thanks, and walked away. And he was like,
Where the fuck's my $2?
can I have my $2?
Can I get my change?
Yeah, right. He was
I do
probably
that
just like,
sometimes.
what the fuck just happened?
I'd be in the Salvation Army bucket making change all the time. I'd be like, yeah, I need some ones and shit. Yes, I have. And I don't even leave them with nothing. I just be making change. She'd be like, so how
He
much
gets-
did you leave in there for the Salvation Army? I said, nothing. I just needed some ones. Oh no, I can't stand the Salvation Army.
Did they slight you, or do you just not like they're
One time in 2004, this lady just like made a scene 'cause I didn't give her the change when I was coming out of a Kohl's. I was like, I will never give anything to you people ever again.
I like it. Stand tall, stand fast.
That didn't happen.
You fucked up. Better check who you have
How do you know?
check who you have volunteer for you, Salvation Army.
How do you
We
know?
would have heard that story before 17 years
Right.
later.
Right? Was this
I didn't even
Jean's
know you guys at
mother?
the time. Whose?
Jean's mother?
Linda Belcher. That totally happened. I don't know what you're talking about. No, I have my reasons for disliking the Salvation Army.
On top of the goals, like
Yeah, on top of the Kohl's incident. And that incident might have taken place at a Kroger, not a Kohl's. I don't know why I thought it was Kohl's.
Was it a Macy's?
No.
was it a Macy's? We got an Ollie's. All I know about them is that they have cheap. They have stuff for cheap, something like
Yeah,
that.
is it open?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
It's had the same sign dangling from the front forever. I see some trucks pulling there doing some work. I don't know what it is.
Oh yeah,
That's
dude.
what they
It,
were
I
doing
definitely
inside.
don't think
Like,
it's
they gutted
open.
the inside.
Oh, they
Yeah, I was about to
completely
say I
gutted it?
definitely don't think it's open because
Yeah.
me when Luna and I went to Dunham's, I bought her a driver.
Yeah, I remember.
And
you told me.
we were driving by there and we drove by the front and there was like a scissor lift right there in the front. Whole place was like still completely open in there.
Damn.
Yeah, they ain't open yet. There's a bunch of shit going.
Yeah, me and Alicia stopped at one, I think, in Fort Wayne.
Do they just have a bunch of shit?
Yeah, dude, it's almost like
Rando shit.
yeah, I mean they sell They sell carpet wholesale.
Really?
Yeah, it's like imagine if Big Lots was just like bigger.
Yeah.
Like we
Ollie's
sell
is like,
carpet and
you
vinyl
guys-
flooring as well if
they
you'd
got-
like, and it's like the fuck. Like I mean, like mass amounts of carpet too. Like you could carpet this whole room. Not like
Costco for
rugs.
carpet.
Not like rugs,
Costco.
like actually, like
Like carpet to
carpet.
be laid,
Yeah, yeah.
So
Ah, is that shag?
no, I need something a little more plush than shag nowadays.
Shag can fuck around, and give you that like carpet rash. That's the worst fucking shit ever.
I gotta have some like plush carpet, or else like when I go to get up,
Excuse
I ain't
my
gonna be getting
language.
up. Use some what?
I said, excuse my language. I don't know. I was just like, I've already been cursing a lot this whole time. I just thought I'd throw
Yeah,
it
I've
in
just
there.
been letting it fly. I don't
Just
know.
letting it go.
But yeah, I mean, I'm interested to see what this Ollie's is gonna look like. Like I said, I only really got one for reference, but they sell like food and shit in there too.
Oh,
Like it's weird. I mean, I would say, like I said, like a Big Lots but bigger.
go in there, get some Dippin' Dots and some carpet. You know what I'm saying?
Dippin' Dots and carpet. They're probably not gonna be called Dippin' Dots, but they're probably gonna be called
Ollie specs.
Ollie Dots.
Get your Ollie Dots here. I like it.
All right, you guys want to jump into a little over underrated?
I like it.
I want to see what our opinions are on these.
I want to
things.
ask you something real quick.
Go for
Ooh.
it.
So you know how people get like custom made jerseys of
Yes.
like if they think they're like cool enough to be on the team, they'll put their last name on their favorite.
Well, I don't
t-shirt.
think it has to be a cool enough thing.
I
I mean,
think that's what it is. But
Have you ever had a custom jersey? I'm sorry.
no, but I played like I did.
Okay. I like it.
what do you mean?
I had a jersey with a player who had the same last name as I did.
Oh,
Nice.
that's different.
Nice.
Right, I feel you.
You don't have to go get that one custom made. Like you didn't
No.
put your favorite number on it.
Right.
No.
Came with a 31 on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I was never a fan of him. I don't know why my mother bought that
just because your last name.
to this day. Well, I never asked her, but it always just was kind of weird. I was like, never been a Chiefs fan. Never said anything about Priest Holmes.
Yeah.
But my mom was like, hey, I got you a football jersey. I'm like, all right, cool. Fuck yeah.
No.
Wore that shit for like 3
All right,
years.
but anyway, I saw a custom made jersey at Walmart today.
kind?
People will never not amaze me. What do you think the team was?
What can we get a sport?
It was a
or
football
even?
jersey.
It was a football jersey. It was a Steelers jersey, wasn't it?
No,
Oh.
It was a Detroit Lions jersey.
nope. You want to know what the team was?
Yeah.
Fauci's Fools.
Fauci's fool.
Shut
The
up.
number was 19. The name on the back was Kobe.
COVID.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh, shit.
People are so stupid.
They're ridiculous.
Jeez. They had a custom jersey
Yeah.
made.
It was just like he went down to like custom tees down here and just picked out like a jersey, like a
It was
mesh
put
shirt.
Fauci's fools
Yeah.
on there.
Oh, my goodness.
That's why we can't have nice things. He
Oh,
should
I
be
love
shot.
that.
That's why we got COVID.
He should be.
That's why we got COVID. I agree.
Right.
That's why it spread the way it did.
I feel like we were too lenient on just getting rid of the guillotine. You know, like,
Making an
man
example
under-
out of
yeah.
people, you know?
Yeah.
Don't do this
Put
shit.
it right up there at the courthouse, and this guy is the first one to go.
Well,
Don't be that dumb.
yeah.
That
Just get rid of
dense.
this guy.
Yeah.
We could tie him to a horse, blindfold him, and just slap the horse on the ass, and wherever the horse knocks him off, that's where he lives now.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Where
we
he
start
live-
off on the edge
Right,
of
give
town.
him to another town. That'd
Like,
be-
yeah, we'll do that out. You know, we'll start out by GM and just let the horse go out that way. Just hey, wherever he stops at, that's
buck
where you
naked
live
on
now.
top of a
Oh,
horse.
well, if the horse just goes straight, he got a hot minute to go before he even reach a town.
He might not live in
know
a
what?
town. Yeah, you just gotta stay out there, dog. Have
Topic for
fun.
another day. Topic for another day. you almost got my entire world impending doom self going on. Yeah, not going down that rabbit hole this evening.
Not
see ya next week on that one.
See you next week. Oh God! All right, buddy, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Over underrated.
I'll stretch.
We
Okay.
gotta loosen up.
All right. I'm building the suspense. I'm building the suspense. I'm building the suspense.
No, you're right.
Again, with that, I'm just building the suspense.
Yeah, because I got a
Jesus.
little potty time.
You got a potty time.
I have to pee.
Oh, we could have taken a bath.
We can take a break.
Oh, no, it's cool. I can hold
okay.
this shit for an uncanny amount of time.
Oh, jeez. All right.
Let's see how long we can push it.
Have you seen the new Loki?
No, I have not.
Okay. Have you seen any of the new Marvel TV shows?
Yes.
Are those under or overrated? The shows as a collective so far.
So like all three of them.
Yeah, not any one in particular.
They have been overrated.
Overrated?
That's
See,
okay.
have you heard anybody say anything really good about them? 'Cause remember,
I guess I'm basing it off of the pre-show hype. Is what I'm basing it
it
off
seems to me that everybody's kind of meh
on them.
on them.
Right.
And I wasn't very meh on them, but I'm a little biased because I guess I'm just over like that style of superhero entertainment. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
Like the ensemble cast style, or
I think so, and kind of like almost like
superhero movies in general.
as far as movies in general. Have you seen Invincible on Amazon Prime?
I have not.
It is fantastic. It's based off of a graphic novel. It's based off of Robert Kirkman's graphic novel. He was the same one who did Walking Dead.
Okay.
And
Is Mark Wahlberg in that?
Mark Wahlberg's not, but man, I can't think of his freaking first name. Oh, jeez.
You said it's on Prime?
It's on Prime. It's called Invincible. It's very good. It's an animated
Tom
show,
Selleck.
superhero show. No, Simmons is his last name. I can't think of his first name. He's a bald dude.
Jeff.
No, stop it.
He said, "Don't continue." J.K. Simmons.
Yeah, J.K. Simmons. Okay,
Close.
he's had
J. The J
right.
stands for Jeff.
Look it up if it's like Jeff Keith Simmons.
Jeff
Like-
Kent.
Jeff Kent Simmons. Oh my god.
Wrong.
It is a very
Dude,
good,
he is fucking jacked.
yeah.
Holy shit.
I don't think he's like always been that jacked.
Is that the guy
I don't
from the
know.
Farmers
I
commercials?
don't know.
Yes.
Bum ba
Farmers
dum bum 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 bum.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
We know a lot because we've seen a lot. That's my favorite line.
Because
in
this
it.
dude's been getting shredded. That's how he knows a lot. He's like, you never know when you're gonna have to remove a car from
Yeah,
this
dude.
lady's front.
Yeah, I fuck with this dude. I
Yeah.
fuck with J.K. Simmons.
Yeah.
Even though he plays...
He was
even
the
though-
Mayor Lionheart in Zootopia. I've seen
Yeah.
the movie so many goddamn times. It's a good
Is
one.
E.J.
I
Jonah
like it.
Jameson?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
what I was going to say.
Yes.
But look, bro, he
Did it.
is...
Yeah.
Jonah
J-
Jameson.
yes.
There is
right,
nothing else
right.
to do about it. I actually think that somehow, like, Marvel did fuck up the space-time continuum, and Jonah Jameson is based off of J.K. Simmons somehow, somewhere.
Bro.
Ooh, I just hit the shit out that mic.
Side note, I've been rewatching the old like 90s Justice League with my kids,
Yeah.
and there's an episode where like they meet versions of them that they like have read in a comic book, and they say, "Oh, these people were in comic books," and the alien dude, John Martian Manhunter, explains that like that shit happens because of somebody having a memory of their life in a parallel universe. That's why they're able to write those things and have those thoughts. And I'm like, this is a fucking kids show. This is Y7. Like
Y7.
But that was some
rated at the same
yeah.
level as fucking Doug.
I was like, I am entertained and enthralled.
Bro, you about to send a kid into a fucking some sort of crisis.
Yeah. Some kid's like, I can't tell what's reality and what's just the
That's
space
called an
between my
existential
ears.
crisis.
Yeah, like-
But to have a kid sitting there like, what's real and what's not, bro? I recently heard a theory that, oh shit. Okay. We all had to stop and take a second because there is 6.3 seconds left. Game 4, Phoenix up 81-78. God, I hope the Clippers fucking lose.
He just says, God, I hope they fucking lose.
Here we go.
This isn't very good radio right now.
Playoff P.
Did he miss?
Yup.
Jeez.
He showed up.
Look at Steve.
Steve Ballmer ain't gonna be hugging him after this motherfucker.
No.
You know, Doc Rivers is at home now, just like, please, God, please.
Did you see Jay Will's tweet the other day?
What did he do?
So essentially, so the Celtics hired. He missed a get. Oh, that was a replay. So the Celtics the other day
that
hired
mess, man.
Ime or Udoka,
Right.
whatever,
The Nets
from the Nets,
assistant.
right? And Jay Will was like,
He did miss again.
He missed on purpose, though.
Yeah.
Try to get the rebound.
Jay Will was like, oh, so he said a whole bunch of stuff, and then it was basically like, it's dope that he's the first black coach in Celtics history.
Jay Williams tweeted that?
Yeah, but then like a couple hours went by, it had been deleted, and he then claimed that he was hacked. And he's like, I was hacked. I never tweeted that, and oh, my password has now been changed. Bro, why you making shit up? Just say that you fucked up, like you had a
Had a brain fart.
yeah. Like
I
only have they had
understand
a
that.
Right, not go as far as to be like, I was hacked, and they put something that was more of like a stupid thing to say
Yeah.
Right.
than
And
something
then
completely outlandish like that.
yeah. And it's
Cop out.
It's like, dude, not only did they have a black coach that won a title in the last 15 years, they also had the first black coach in league history, in Bill Russell.
Oh, yeah, that's hilarious.
So, like, bro,
I forgot he was a player coach. All right. This bitch should be over.
They lost that shit.
Who's got the ball? Oh, Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Oh, yeah, that's game.
Right.
Are they trying to say he traveled? Anyway, what's your next over-under? Or overrated or underrated?
The Los Angeles fucking Clippers. No, that's an easy one.
Overrated sons of bitches.
Yeah, they're terrible.
Was that really the next one?
No.
No.
No, but I just want to. There's 2 seconds left. So let's just hang out and bask in this glory right here.
35 consecutive free throws. What a jinx.
If they hadn't already lost one game, Suns in 4.
Yeah.
Yep. Suns in 5.
Suns in 5.
But okay, we'll move on. Over or underrated? Nickelback.
Underrated.
Underrated. Underrated. I just agree. I just agree with you. But not like I'm agreeing because I agree with you. Like just for the sake of agreeing. Sorry, you guys catch me on these podcasts late at night. I've read 3 Dr. Seuss books. Everything's tongue twisted up here.
Okay, over underrated. Dr. Seuss.
Oh, don't do me like that. Let me stick on Nickelback for a minute.
Okay.
Nickelback is underrated because they've always been what people needed. I feel like Nickelback has made some solid. Nickelback are some. There's some unrespected heroes right there, right? They made some solid music that everybody jammed to back in the day. You know, have made some fucking bangers like that are just
They got
like
hits.
Yeah, they got hits. They got
slaps.
hits. They got hits. But then, when they needed to be like that band that just like society deemed fun and good to shit on, like and it just
They just
became
became
that. They
those
just
people.
became that, and everybody secretly knew in their heart, like,
That they like Nickelback.
I fuck
like,
I
man,
fuck
I don't
with
hate
Nick. I don't hate
Nickelback like everybody
Nickelback.
says
Yeah,
they do.
right.
That's kind of
Right.
how I got to that theory too. It was like, I don't hate Nickelback as much as
I don't think
People tell
anybody.
you
I don't
you
think
should.
anybody does. People
Yeah.
tell you should, and it's like, you know what? Nickelback was solid. Thanks for letting us poop all over your band for so many years. I mean, I doubt they liked that. They probably weren't huge fans of it.
I mean, but they couldn't help but to be nice like that because they're Canadian. So
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Canadians will let you do anything to them. Think about it. People shit on Justin Bieber too. He don't really do much about it.
He tries to. He's like, does a lot of this shit. I'm like,
Oh, I thought he was. I thought that was like interpretive dance. He was just getting out his aggression like that. He doesn't know what else to do. But I do like the angle of that next topic, so I am gonna ask again. Dr. Seuss, over or underrated?
I have no idea.
You have no idea.
I don't think I can give an answer. I haven't done anything with Dr. Seuss, and I don't know how long.
I feel you. I think that Dr. Seuss is.
right where he should be.
Yeah, exactly. It's so hard to say underrated. I don't want to get canceled before I get anything. But, he's obviously a hot button thing with what, he did in his personal life. But with that being said, like, it's not like he was ever accused of doing anything illegal.
Right.
Just maybe not the nicest guy.
Right. But you know what? It's hard to be, it's hard to be perfect.
It's hard to be
You
perfect.
can't be
I gotta have
perfect.
something.
Yeah, right.
He was like,
right,
look, I wrote these rhymes for these childrens.
Right.
Enjoy that.
Yeah.
I give you some, I gave
Where
you
would
there's a
Young
pocket.
Gravy be without my books?
Exactly. Exactly. One
No,
thought, two thought.
I like his beginner books, and the beginner book series is like like
One fish,
like that
two fish.
shit. But Dr. Seuss had other and I don't even know if it was him personally who did it. It probably wasn't. It was probably all like the organization and everything. But the beginner books thing, where like there's P.D. Epstein books,
Right.
Are You My Mother was in there. Solid book. That's a good one with the bird.
Right.
His mom just left this bird at home alone, whatever. She said she'd be right back. Didn't even know he was going to hatch and just fall out of the tree like that, but it's a bird.
That's what they do. That's what they do. They
And,
just fall and that shit.
But that
Alright.
stuff's all grand. Teaching
Right.
kids how to read. Green Eggs and Ham is awesome. I heard he wrote that book on a bet that he couldn't make a book with only like so many words, and he was like, "Got you, fam."
That's pretty fly though.
Yeah.
They made a little TV show thing off of it.
I know
on
Adam
Netflix.
Devine is in it.
Yeah.
I haven't watched that whole thing yet.
Me and Antoine watched it.
They did it with another one too, didn't they? Why did I think?
I believe so.
I think they
Trying to remember
recently
what it was.
did.
It's kind of in the same animation style as like.
Wait till they hit you with
Warren
a-
Here's a Who.
Wait till they hit you with a Fox and Socks.
Never seen it.
Oh man, Fox and Socks. You open the first page, it says warning, danger, because of the tongue twisters. It's like just a book of rhymes with like the beetle.
Little itty titty.
Fire.
Talks about the beetle battle. Oh man,
That would fuck me up.
the beetle battle. Oh man.
No, my favorite Dr. Seuss book was always There's a Walking in My Pocket.
I love A Walking in My Pocket, even though he never mentions the Walket in
And
his
throughout
pocket.
the whole book.
The whole damn thing.
He even mentioned the Wasket in the Basket, but
The
didn't say
Waskin'
nothing
and
about the Walking
and
in
the
the
Beller
Pocket.
and the Deller and the Meller and the Geller in the cellar.
I love those.
There is a Goothbrush on this boy's toothbrush. Can someone help him out? I like that one too. That one's so fun. That's just a good one. It's like we're not gonna captivate you with any kind of story. We're gonna just talk
I'll give
about
you those bars.
the things around the house. Yeah, and then that video I seen of like Migos doing it. Shit, fucking was hilarious. Oh my goodness. It's been hard to read my kids that book and not just be like, huh.
Not do that cadence.
Yeah.
Like, Dad, what are you
What?
doing? You wouldn't get it. It's
You're
called
not
the
a-
triplet flow. You'll know once you get into music. Oh,
Is-
Jake, you want to hit us with some would you rather's?
So we'll hit you with some would you rather's. I got 9 would you rather's cooked up. I'm gonna come out you hot with one right now.
Oh,
Would you rather? This is more of like I'm gonna ask you your preference real quick. On your string cheese, are you more of like that mozzarella or a Kobe Jack string cheese?
Mozzarella.
yeah, Mott's.
Okay. Just needed to know who I was working with as people. We've been friends all these years, but I had to know your soul
never
before I could
asked.
ask these here would you rathers. Okay. Would you rather the world had giant locusts or giant crows? Either way, it's going to be pretty inconvenient.
That's a wild question.
That is a wild one to get us started. I
I'm
liked
gonna
it.
go with the crows. I think I could deal with the crows better.
That was,
If
that
I
was
just
my
carry,
first thought.
if I just carried an umbrella, I feel like I could like kind of shield
A
myself.
locust would be kind of fucking scary.
Locust,
giant
like a
one.
swarm
And-
of locusts, I would feel like we were in
They
the time
fucked
of
up
ancient
Egypt. Yeah.
And do they have like a
They weren't even giant.
like a setting on what giant is? Like what is a giant locust? I feel like
Is it giant for
I-
them or giant for us?
right, because I feel a locust the size of my hand is a giant
Yes.
locust. A
Yeah,
crow,
That's like 5 times the size of a regular locust, wouldn't it be?
right? Like a
I
crow,
would
the
almost
size
say
of
bigger than
like
that,
let's
bigger
say
than
the
5,
crows
right?
are the size of Danny DeVito. Like that's just a big ass little
I was
foot
gonna
crow.
That's
say-
already the size of an eagle, though, right?
Like you're like my kid could possibly ride one of these. I think they'd do that, and they'd have a person with like the glove, like the Eagles at the Renaissance Fair, waving around a Cornish game hen as kids ride this crow around. $5 a ride.
$5 a ride. Bro, the last time we went to the
Get on my
Toledo
Danny
Zoo, I
Crovito.
heard somebody say eagle, right?
Crowy.
I didn't realize how big the bald eagles at the Toledo Zoo are.
Yeah,
Those fuckers are massive.
right.
Because this one's wing was like all kind of like jacked up, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think any of those can return to nature. They're all like.
Well, this one he had like feathers and stuff. Like his arm was twisted, like his arm was stuck on
okay.
something. Because after we pointed it out, I don't know, word spread fast, and there was a zookeeper there in like no time.
And he was
This
like,
dude
"What
was like
the
official.
fuck?"
He wasn't even wearing teal. He was in like just regular clothes.
Yeah.
At first, his shit was unmarked, so I was like, "Is this nigga just want to hop in here?" But he had keys, so I was like,
Okay.
So
He was one of those first responders. They were like,
He
you
was
just
like,
walk
"I'm
around.
an actual zookeeper. Everybody
Yeah.
else that works here is just fucking."
Is like
blind."
is a kid, right?
So he gets in there and he like pulls on the edge of the bird's wing, and the bird
Was-
naturally strikes
Oh,
the other
oh,
wing, too,
yeah. Well,
right?
you like we
And
got a
and he's
show.
like standing. Oh shit! God damn! Fucking Eagles got me all hyped.
Oh yeah.
Bang, bang, bird gang.
Okay, Ron. Bang bang, bird gang. But and this thing like
It
stretched all
cawed.
the fucking way out
Looked
and
like
was
a
like
goddamn
standing up. I was
condor.
like,
You better get a
"Holy
spatula and
shit.
scoop that out of there.
But that's gonna make it smell good in the winter. Leave it alone.
It
Quit
smells
playing.
like a warm Mountain Dew in this house.
He likes that smell. He drinks warm Mountain Dew in the winter.
You take that back.
He doesn't
Gonna
drink
spill
it. He
Mountain
doesn't
Dew
do
on this
that.
man's floor and then talk shit.
I know.
I don't even drink it out of the can. At least you spilled one of Mitchell's.
Jesus. I'm gonna have to buy Mitchell a damn can of Mountain Dew. Where am I gonna find a single can?
So crows.
Crows.
Crows easily.
Counting crows.
Yeah, if there was one on your porch, you'd call into work.
Yeah, I can't come
I'm gonna be like,
outside.
I'm gonna be like
Outside,
5
you know,
minutes
giant
late.
crows.
Yeah.
fucking, there's one on my porch again.
Everybody would just have to own a bull mastiff.
I would say
Like little
that
dogs get it.
you could give something giant status if it's 3 times the size of what it naturally is.
Oh, okay.
So even
That's a
that is
big
going to be
fucking crow,
yeah, it's going to be
though.
a big crow.
Yeah.
But I think with a an umbrella, they're scared too.
And
They're-
you know what? Around here, when was the last time you seen crow?
True that.
Here's also a scary thing about crow.
We saw a crow when we were coming back from the golf course the other day.
Did we?
Yeah, he was.
Okay.
Tito Crotees was walking down the
I gotta quiet down. I forgot Gardner's upstairs.
Oh
Meyer
man.
clapping my hands, stomping my feet. Jesus.
Okay, this one I'm gonna switch up. I'm gonna make it not so PG because
Okay.
this book made it a little PG.
Drop
It
it.
says
We're getting dirty.
Dirty.
it's getting risque.
Oh.
We'll get risque. Would you rather? And it says embarrassing email. We know, like, come on, like picture or something
That's a
like
sexy
and
email.
not necessarily an email, not like where you were like, okay, at Logan Gherkin, big nuts at hotmail.com. Nothing like, not your, like any kind of text thing. Send an embarrassing email to your entire family or your coworkers. Like let's say you got a picture of
Meat pick.
the meat and berries. You got the whole dinner plate down there.
My whole family? Like, how far does whole family
I feel like man, yeah, that would suck for you, but I feel like that would be like, yeah, you're like immediate family and the family, like,
Yeah,
like the
good.
I'll send it to my coworkers.
Yeah, I would send it
I
to my
wouldn't
coworkers before.
Wouldn't
Right.
even care.
right.
I would, yeah, but yeah,
That would suck too, but yeah, it's got to be the.
But I'm pretty sure
coworkers.
there's 2. I'm pretty sure Josh is fucking gay.
I thought that, but yeah.
So
Hey,
like,
talk to him. Maybe it'll come out. It's probably it's June.
I don't think he's hiding it. I just don't think anybody ever asked him flat out, like, "Are you
Ask
gay?"
Let's
Probably
bring him
won't.
on.
Bring him on.
Yeah.
Ask
Let's
this man to have like a crazy moment of his life on our podcast. Like, hey, you want to come out on our podcast?
He'd be like,
That'd be
"Oh,
fun.
dude, I've been out."
Yeah. He's like, nobody asked. Yeah, maybe he's been waiting for somebody else. Just ask.
It's like
Probably
Eminem on.
probably not gonna do that. But
It's like Eminem
Right,
on the
right,
interview.
that's true.
I took his job. I'm surprised we're still friends. I'm surprised he's been cool.
There you go.
It's good that you guys are friends, though.
I mean, I didn't mean friends.
No.
Fuck,
You go
I
out,
shouldn't have even said
have a
it.
couple bush heavies.
I did just go to a restaurant that he recommended.
Show him a picture of some heavies. See how his reaction to those are. Then if he doesn't react, show him a picture of your heavies. See if he reacts.
My heavies look like.
Hey, do you like bush heavy? No. Do you like wiener? Like,
He always talks about slamming IPAs. I'm like, that's such
oh
a gay thing.
yeah. IPAs are fucking garbage.
He was-
Maybe I'm not classy enough for him. All right. Never mind. We were still on this one. Yeah, we were.
What was
we were
that? I
talking about
forget.
that.
Oh,
was-
yeah,
was
send it
the-
to your coworkers.
Yeah,
Coworker.
send it to your coworkers.
Coworker.
Right.
Yeah, because I got
Right.
sisters. I can't be
Right.
sending no meat pics to
Yeah.
my sisters. Can't happen. I don't even keep their numbers in my
Okay,
phone, so
here
that
we
could
go.
never happen by accident.
The big part.
You like that? That's the truest shit. Because I be sending meat pics. Alicia gets them at the most random times. I'll take one before I leave for work and be like, oh, she'll wake up to that one.
You sent one to me one time in the middle of the night.
I know. I'm sorry. That's why I don't have my sisters. In
I
my
had to call
phone,
into work
'cause-
that day.
Fuck off.
Don't ask me what I did all day, but
Jesus. I'll hook you up with Josh.
Okay. Now, keep in mind this is reading a bedtime story. If you were getting a bedtime story read to you, would you rather it be Samuel Jackson or Matthew McConaughey?
Matthew
McConaughey.
McConaughey.
Oh, let him it'll soothe my soul to sleep. Hey,
Yeah.
please.
I don't need after every sentence, motherfucker.
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 Even if
or,
he didn't, he's
or even
kinda
that like loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Like yeah, oh yeah, by the way, he's gonna sit next to your bed and be dressed like Black Snake Moan Samuel Jackson.
Definitely no.
Yeah, eyeball you.
Fucking, I got a white girl for a girlfriend. I don't need him trying to chain her to a radiator.
You know what? One of the funniest, low key, the funniest things that we've ever been a part of.
What?
We was outside the other day, and for whatever reason, we were talking about airplanes and why Alicia would never get on an airplane.
She
The
was
first
like-
reason she brought up was snakes
Snakes
on
on
a
a plane.
No, it was not.
I swear to God. And I was like, really?
You're
I was like,
afraid
all
of
the things that-
snake.
of all the movie things that have
I won't
happened
get on a plane.
planes,
Snakes.
I was like, I'm more worried about getting on a plane and finding out Sully Sullenberger's flying this bitch.
Right.
We
Snake,
might be landing in the lake.
Snakes on a Plane, though, does have my favorite for TV edit ever of a line.
Really?
Yeah, they take it from I'm tired of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane.
Yeah.
That part of the movie, adrenaline's pumping and everything. You're watching it on FX, and Samuel L. Jackson rips off, I'm tired of these monkey-loving snakes on this 9-to-5 plane. I'm like, good fucking job now, FX. Good fucking job. On this 9 to 5
Monkey-loving snakes.
snakes. On this 9
What is
to
a
5.
9 to 5 plane?
I don't know.
I can
either.
kind of
a bitch of a job.
Yeah.
Just a bitch.
Like, I fly the 9 to 5. Like, that's...
God, I've never actually seen Snakes on a Plane, so I just know it's a terrible movie. Like, it's
It
a
is, but,
trailer.
like, what's crazy is, like, that came out and people were like, oh, that's so fucking dumb. And then, a couple years down the line, Sharknado shit started happening. All of a sudden, the Cheetah Girls are popping back up again.
God, I bet the Cheetah Girls feel real good to be lumped in with that one.
There was one of them
Sorry,
in the
sorry,
first
Adrian
Sharknado.
Bylar.
That's why I said that.
Oh, for real?
One of the yes, I remember it. I remember the one time I was watching Sharknado. I was like,
Raven
no, it was
No,
not.
definitely.
It was-
You would know if it was Raven
Yeah.
Simone.
I was like, but I was watching it, and yeah, I was like, I know this slightly Latina,
Latina?
maybe. She's
May? Half black?
yeah.
Is your dad Lebanese?
Yeah, I was like, I think they're trying to spin her off as Hispanic. She might be Spanish.
She might be like real Spanish.
Like real Spanish. Baguettes and shit. Sorry, Spain. Sorry, it's late here. I don't know what time it is in Spain. Okay, next one. Get rid of the national anthem or the Pledge of Allegiance.
The national anthem. People will stop talking about everybody sitting down and taking knees and all that shit.
I would probably get rid of the Pledge of Allegiance first.
It's creepy, right? It's
Yeah, 'cause
creepy.
It's just kind of weird.
It
Like,
is.
we never
It's
really
very
thought
creepy.
about
It's
what they were
creepy.
asking us to do.
Right.
Every 5
Oh,
mornings
yeah.
a week
Yep.
for a while.
They were like, hey, before we start cramming knowledge down your fucking brain and sending you
Swear
home,
your life to the United
swear
States
your life
of
to the
America.
United States before we get started here.
I didn't even think of
I
that.
pledge allegiance.
Yeah, you put your
to the
hand
flag
over your heart.
of the
Yeah.
United States, and then we wonder why people get so offended when you kneel and they try to turn it and spin it
Yeah.
and make it about the flag. Because nigga, literally every morning we pledged allegiance to this one.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean? That's why people
Yes.
take it so personally when they feel like you disrespected it.
Mm-hmm.
Or when people are like, there are people over there fighting and dying, giving their lives for that flag. And it's like, no, they're not. They're giving their
Right.
lives for the country and the people in it and our
Right.
ability to do this.
Right.
But you don't know that because,
Right.
again, 5 days a week,
So
fucking
caught up in the
every
group
morning you
thing.
got up there and was like,
I pledge allegiance to the
flag
flag.
of the United States of America.
Do schools have to do that?
To the republic.
I don't
You
know.
could just
If
choose
that-
not to if you wanted to. Right?
I don't think we
I-
do it. I don't think we did it at Defiance when I got to high school. It played, but when nobody stood
I don't-
up
High
and
school?
said anything.
I don't
It
know.
only played on Mondays.
There, and I still don't think we all stood up
I don't
and did it
think
like
so.
that.
Yeah.
Like,
I grew up in Catholic school, and we'd hit that Pledge of Allegiance and
Oh.
stuff, and
fresh.
solid Our Father.
Oh
Maybe.
hell yeah!
But kindergarten through 8th grade, it was always on. We had to do it every day.
But that's when you that's when you indoctrinate people, though. Is when they're that young. It's just wild. Like, I'm still in my head, just like going through the lyrics and realizing what you
Yeah,
said. Like,
right. It's
if
creepy.
your word was really your bond
creepy.
when you were
Yeah,
8 years
right,
old,
exactly.
Don't think about all these people going on
One
vacation,
nation
going into
under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Like,
that
god
sounds
damn.
fucking-
You sound like
I haven't
Benjamin
even
Martin right there.
I haven't even fully
You sound like
digested
Benjamin
my
Martin right
goddamn
there.
Who
sugar
the fuck is Benjamin
Mel
smacks.
Gibson and the Patriot.
Oh,
Diggum's still running around in my guts. Breakfast still digesting. You got me swearing my allegiance.
I mean, to be fair, we could probably get rid of both.
Okay, this one I feel like is a no-brainer.
Oh,
Your Rice Krispies. Would you rather eat them as cereal in a bowl or as a Rice Krispie treat?
Rice Krispie treat.
Rice Krispie treat.
Yep.
But
It's kind of
to
a
be
no-brainer.
fair,
man. I do like hearing them pick it with
not
the
a
when the
fan of
milk
them.
hits them.
either way,
Oh, really?
I don't really eat Rice Krispies.
Yeah,
Every
like
now
this
and
isn't
then.
even really rice. Like if maybe they used real rice, like sugared rice,
It's
it'd
not.
be better.
It's not real rice. I thought it was fried rice. No, but like
The chicken just didn't make it.
I just don't. I don't like Rice Krispies. I really don't like the cereal, but I will eat the fucking Rice Krispie treat every now and then. But I'm not big on it. I don't know why.
For some reason, I have this like weird, like I don't know, maybe it's a parallel universe shit. I have this weird memory that Snap, Crackle, and Pop were so much more than just a cereal mascots. Like, why did I think they had a show? Like, why did I think that they were like actual characters of something before the Rice Krispies? And then I was like, now I'm stuck thinking I'm a psycho. And
I
have,
don't.
like, this
I don't
Mandela
remember them
memory.
having a show, but I remember them being so much more prominent in like Rice Krispies advertising
Yeah,
and stuff.
right,
Like that.
maybe that's
And there
what it
weren't
was.
as many cereals as there are now. Like
Yeah.
I don't even, other than the fucking Honey Nut Cheerios, I don't think I see any fucking cereal commercials anymore. It's literally.
Or they're
just
like, we're
Cheerios.
not medicine.
Yeah,
Got
they're like healthy heart, healthy happy heart. Honey Nut Cheerios.
If you
I'm
like get exercise and diet and don't
Yeah.
eat 4 bowls of these right now, like you're not gonna eat this
Yeah,
box
they got
in a
fucking
salad
Stanley
bowl right now.
in the commercials, talking to the cartoon B, just the most negative person in the world. That's who you want talking to this jipper.
Who is talking to him?
Stanley from The Office.
Oh, okay.
Liked it.
Yeah.
He's just like, gotta have breakfast. I'm like, oh, you're the same fucking character. You're the same character. You're playing the same character. And, you know, the bee shows up and he's like, hey, he's like, hi. You know, Cheerios can help lower your cholesterol. And he's like, they're a fun, healthy, happy, heart healthy way of doing breakfast. Stanley's like, I'm over this shit. You know. Gotta have breakfast. You know?
So, how's Rice Krispie treats then?
Stanley, you're fat and black. Boom. Roasted. That's the best episode of The Office. Period.
Where he's just roasting everybody.
Isn't that the Dundies or whatever?
I think that's when he's retiring, or whatever.
But he goes, Oscar, you're
They do
gay.
they do a roast of him. Oh, actually no. I think he just says that shit about Stanley so much. He might have done that at the Dundies actually.
I can't remember. There was one where he was like on a whole tirade.
Oh yeah, and he was just roasting everybody. Yeah, that was after the roast of him, where they roasted him, and
They
like
actually hurt his
he got
feelings.
super sad about it. Yeah. So the next day he came in and did that.
And he just fired off.
Fired off.
motherfuckers,
Yeah,
dude.
just fired off on people.
Oh shit! What did he say about Oscar? Damn it! I'm not gonna get into an Office.
It was,
thing
it
right
was
now,
something
but
about it being gay.
He was
though.
like, "You're gay and you're something else, and I don't know which is worse." Boom, roasted.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I was like, "Oh, that's fucking nuts." Oh shit! How did we get there?
Knowing Michael Scott, he
Rice
might be
Krispie
his
treats,
man.
man.
Oh, yeah.
Crackle and Pop.
Okay, here's a nice one. We'll bring it back down to wholesome level. Would you rather have a water view or a skyline view out of your apartment?
Water.
Probably water, yeah.
Me too. I feel like some morning I'd be like, ha!
See the whole fucking
Far
city.
down there, yeah. Like,
Nah, yeah, it'd have to be water. That scared the shit out of me. I totally forgot Mitchell was outside.
all right,
You
here
get
we
lost,
go.
man?
I also feel like this one is biased because us as Midwesterners, we just kind of talk, you know, but speak with an accent or never have an accent.
We don't have an accent.
We don't. We
will
don't.
figure
That's
it
why.
out
That's
when
why.
we have an accent.
That's why.
We're
Yeah.
the only people. That
Every
don't
movie,
have
it's
an
like,
accent.
oh, this is one of those rare movies where Jason Statham's from Columbus, Ohio, and just talks with a Midwest accent because What if like? But when you think about it, it would be really fucked up if every movie just like appeased to the South, where everyone's got twang all the time, every movie.
I feel you.
You
Those
know?
movies are on Lifetime.
Yeah.
They're usually
Swap and kiss you
movie
whenever I want.
About a single mom looking for a husband, Mobile, Alabama, working in a Christmas shop, back in her small town home. So,
She falls off that little 3-foot step ladder. He's right
dude
there.
catches her.
Bam.
and he's like, "Hey,
like
how,
she doesn't
how
know.
y'all doing?"
How y'all doing?
And that's when you know.
They
And
either
it's
fall in love
usually
right
called
away
like
or the one that
Last
they have to take
Christmas
forever to fall in love.
or First Christmas or Christmas Kiss. Or I've seen them fucking all. All right.
I mean, you make fun of me for watching Twilight.
Yeah, because I'm not watching these by choice.
I would love that.
I don't really watch them, but I'm in the room when they're playing.
You just named off like 17 titles.
Yeah, I was just making them up. I didn't know if they're actually things.
Some of them were probably hit.
Yeah, it's. I mean, how hard is
I'm
it?
sure they did. Right.
You watch it.
Like Christmas Kiss, I'm sure is one. I'm sure is one. You're dialing into Lifetime. You're like, right after this movie about sexual assault, I'm gonna watch.
No, we had.
I'm gonna watch
I forget
really
what it was, but
Christmas.
I think it was in like the 8th grade. They had us watch a movie on Lifetime that Zach Morris was in about sexual assault.
Yeah, was Zach Morris doing?
Oh God!
I mean, Mr. Gloschler didn't play Zach Morris, like that was
Right, I know, but he was the sexual abuser.
yes.
Damn, Mark, how you fall that far from grade? I'd be like, I was fucking Zach Morris. I'm not raping anybody. Zach Morris doesn't rape. They're like, you're not Zach Morris.
Bro,
He's like, yes, I am.
There's a guy that makes a bunch of videos just like about how rapey.
I've
Zach
seen
Morris
those.
was.
Yeah.
It
Fuck
was-
yeah.
He was. It
Well,
was
Zach
Wasn't
Morris
it
is
one-
a piece of shit.
He hooked up with Lisa just because Screech liked her or something.
right. He was just like
early on in the
Screech
show.
Langster. I'm like, and then he never has to learn his lesson at the end. He's just like, whoop, boop,
Right, he
boop,
still
boop.
ends up with the hot girl.
Yeah. Fucking loser, Zach Morris. Zach Morris probably upset he didn't get pubes.
He ain't got no pubes.
This one. Would you rather write commercial jingles or theme songs for TV shows?
I think I would rather.
I'm
I
saying
think
commercial.
I would rather do the TV show theme song, but I think I would be better at the commercial jingle.
I
don't
like
think-
that. Yeah. I would totally go commercials though. That'd be a quiet riot. I feel like so much of that would be like the fun you would have making songs that you absolutely could not release. You know, Charmin Ultra, wipe your butt. like
Charmin Ultra, wipe your butt. That's hilarious.
Like, we'll start with that.
My stomach hurts.
We'll make some.
We'll whittle it down from there.
Yeah, right.
I'm sorry, I've been coughing into the mic all night.
That's all right, dude. As long as you don't get me sick, we're good.
This is the COVID episode.
Please don't.
This is the COVID episode. Ooh, baby. Gotta stop singing before we get hit. Any copyright. All right. Yeah, commercial jingles would be fun. Oh, that might have been the last highlighted one. Some of these are just like wicked stupid.
Well, there's fucking.
Would you rather have sex in a church or the back of a hearse?
Oh my.
I'm churching it up, dog.
Yeah, church.
Right.
He said it'll be blessed
Yeah.
Yeah.
and not cursed.
Yeah, God would be like, by the time someone got some pussy in this house.
I really doubt I'd be the first person having sex in any of these churches, especially in this town.
They're like, this is the first time there's been female sex.
Oh, that's
This is the first time there's been legal age penetration in this church.
I'd be hitting it in a confessional.
Like what? Like what the fuck is this? Like there's obvious. Would you rather play chicken with tractors or cars? Like, do I have to top them out? Top speed? Tractors every time.
Every time.
I want to live.
Yeah, I wanted to say, well, what's the goal? Is it to have fun and play an exhilarating game of chicken? 'Cause
Right.
If that's the case, you need the car. If the goal is just to survive and to cross as many times as you can without getting hit, tractor all day.
The car, you're like, I'm putting it all on the line one time. We'll see what happens.
Dude, I remember I tried to fucking run across a fucking high. I tried to run across like 475 one time when I was probably like 13, and I learned that those medians in between the
Are a
angles
lot
are
bigger
like
than-
6 feet tall.
Yeah, they're a lot
You're
tall.
like you don't know that in
They
a
look
car.
like 3 or 4 feet tall when you're driving
Yep.
by.
Right.
Get
And
out
you're
there.
like, I can't
mean,
get
it was
over
like
this,
it was
bitch.
like it was probably like 4:30 in the morning. Like there was almost no traffic. Like yeah, there was cars, but no crazy traffic.
Right, like you
Not like
can.
it would have been in 4 hours.
Yeah, pretty much. Shit, probably 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget what we were doing. I think we were trying to like make a shortcut across like a longer trip. You know what I mean? And we tried to run across, and I fucking got out there to that median. And I was like, "Fuck it, dog! I can't jump that." So I had to fucking run back. It was terrible.
Yeah, a lot of these just have like the the obvious answer like thrown in there. Like this one, would you like to have a nice barbecue on a beach or on top of a mountain? Why the fuck would I want to have a barbecue on the top of a mountain?
I don't want to fall.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That'd be a bitch to carry all that shit up there.
Right.
Maybe. I guess you don't want to overanalyze it too much to the point where you're like, how am I going to get the equipment up there? It's like if it was just up there.
Right, like if up at the top of Mount Everest there was just one of those like state park
Jeez.
charcoal barbecue things, it was like stay and have a hot dog. Hope you brought oxygen for yourself and for the fire that you would need to cook anything up here.
Yeah.
You're
That's
standing
true,
on
too.
you're standing on probably somebody's poop, maybe even a body.
Oh,
I'll take the beach.
definitely a body.
Now I'm
Well, yeah, I'll take the
overanalyzing it
beach.
again, but state park thing, hot dog's already there. I'll even give you the oxygen. But is that where you want to have your barbecue? I don't know. That'd be pretty cool. A little ice pick in hand, and you're just like, top of Mount Everest, eating Johnsonville,
Wieners.
jalapeno cheese brats. Fuck you, Daytona Beach. Pull a tooth with a pair of pliers or brand yourself with a cattle prod. Yeah, I'm gonna burn myself with a cattle prod.
Yeah.
I've had some crazy
I've
tooth pain
branded
though.
myself, so I don't know.
Just the thought of grabbing my tooth with a pair of pliers hurts my face.
I feel you.
Rough.
You get branded
Rough.
when you get branded, that bitch hurts for like weeks after.
I
Just so you
bet.
know.
I bet. I burnt the shit out of my thumb making cheesy bread once for spaghetti. Fuck.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Dude, the worst thing, I had this like blister on like the tip of my thumb from where I touched a hot pan out of the oven. Dude, kind of like that, and it was just so inconvenient because I like had to go back to work the next day, and I was like, yeah, there's no chance I'm not bumping that on shit all fucking day long.
Yep.
It's just right on the tip of my thumb.
I'm just starting to get the feeling back in the tips of my fingers from working in the kitchen for so long.
You haven't been able to feel your fingertips since you started working in a kitchen?
No, for the last year, they're just not starting to come back because
Oh.
I feel like I burnt the feeling off.
Oh,
It was so hot.
okay.
Oh,
Okay. I thought you were just like, I just been working numb hand for a long time.
my hands do go numb sometimes. I am worried that I might have to have carpal tunnel surgery or
Yeah,
some
what
shit.
sucks is when I'm getting at it at work and shit, and all of a sudden my right arm starts fucking like you can just tell that the blood flow to it is just not there.
When you're working
you
overhead a
know?
lot, it sucks.
Yeah. Yep. Never had that problem so recently.
Are you laughing at me, motherfucker?
No!
Yeah,
I'm
you
not.
are.
I'm not.
I'm sitting here watching you.
I've never laughed at you a day in my life.
You're lying.
I haven't.
Oh, shit. You got another one lined up for me, Jakey?
Um,
I'm going to try to refrain from calling you Jakey anymore, alright?
that completely works. I'll give you one that I think I might have read in a later pod, but I don't know if you were here. Would you rather have explosive diarrhea for a week or be constipated severely for a week?
I am going to take diarrhea every time. I have been severely constipated.
It was the
and
worst
it
week
is
of my
fucking
life.
Painful. It is fucking painful. People understand constipation is something you don't even have to deal with. Like, there is a whole half a aisle in the pharmacy section at every place that you go to that has one. Kroger, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Walmart. I don't care where the fuck you gotta go. Go get your stool softeners. Get some laxatives. God forbid if you need a goddamn suppository. I don't care,
Get that
but
shit
fucking
on
poop.
out. Yeah.
Because if you let it go for too long, listen, I'm the biggest component of it now. Because, dude, I was like a little bit from going to the hospital. I was in so much pain. I went to work and I thought I was gonna die. I was sitting on a bucket, just holding it in, in the fetal position without being on the floor. You know what I'm saying? As close to the fetal position without being on the floor. Until somebody was like, and I had tried a bunch of different shit. I was taking prune juice, castor oil, all the little things, and then after
And someone was
those
like, you might
things
have to
didn't
stick
work,
something up your butt.
I didn't end up having to, but
We did. We put
Thank God.
we put the filter stick thing right up there. And
fuck you. What it was a girl that worked at Frickers. Her son, unfortunately, had cancer in the past, right? Well, I guess a common thing with chemo is constipation. And
That sucks.
there's she had some of the prescription grade stuff left, right? So I put that in a water bottle, and she was like, just drink it all and drink it all now. And I did. And 2 hours later, first off, I drank it, and within 30 seconds, my stomach was like, grrr, and I was looking around, smiling, oh God, it's gonna happen. And then it didn't for an hour, and I was panicking. I was
no.
oh God, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Not even.
And then an
that.
hour after that, everything came out. Swear to God, I was so happy I was at Frickers because I was painting the fucking walls, dude. I was like, thank God I didn't do this at my house because this is fucking bad. Oh my God, you know what I'm saying, dude? There was 5 or 6 day old shit in my bowels because I hadn't gone in almost a week.
Oh God.
And I go a lot, so I was like, dude, it was
bad.
bad. It was bad. It almost knocked me out. I was like, oh shit. And then I was in there for so long. Look, and Steve came to check on me. He was like, hey, Austin said that he could close for you tonight. Because obviously you're not feeling well. I was like, yeah. Tell him he can have it. Because I don't think I'm going to be leaving this bathroom for a little while now. He was like, well, we are all glad that you're feeling better.
And it smells like high hell in here. I could imagine. Steve would have just stood in the pocket, collar all fucked up, back of his shirt untucked. Like, I'm here for you.
Yeah.
Hair a goddamn mess.
I mean, it was a wild ride, but dude. I will never go through that shit again. I will have diarrhea 10 times out of 10.
Oh yeah.
I'll shit in a fucking bucket at work if the bathroom is occupied before I have to be constipated again. Nowadays, like if I get up in the morning and I don't shit before I go to work, I'm terrified because that means I'm gonna have to shit at work, and I hate shitting at my job.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. So I do
Yeah.
it when I least have to.
Yeah. I'm not afraid. I like the Porta Johns.
Well,
I don't like
we
them. I don't
porta
like
potties.
them
We
at
just have,
all,
like,
actually.
unkept
But
bathrooms.
right, I
The
feel
bathrooms
ya.
out there are worse
But
than the porta.
haven't you ever heard though the boss makes a or I make a nickel, boss makes a dime. That's why I poop on company time.
Yeah. I think boss makes $1 when I make a dime.
True that, because if he was making a dime and
Yeah.
I was making a nickel,
I'd be like,
you should
"That's
be
not
pretty
that bad."
fucking happy. You know,
Right, you'd be like,
that's
"Man,
a
he's a
nice.
good owner."
He's a swell dude. Yeah,
But,
that's
trust
got to
me.
be profit sharing.
No, I'll still shit. But sometimes I'd be thinking about shitting in a bucket. Like,
Yeah, instead.
yeah, fuck it.
There's
I
one
hate
time when I was working on a house. It was an insurance job, and we had pulled the toilet. Like the house was vacant, you know. But we had pulled the toilet, and the toilet was in the garage, and there was no toilet there. And this company that I worked for, you were not allowed to go to gas stations and stuff. But you know. So we'd shit in buckets all the time. So what I did is I took a garbage bag and I put it inside the toilet that was in the garage that we pulled,
Nice.
and I took a shit
All
on
in
a
there.
toilet.
Into a trash
Into a
bag.
trash
Smart
bag.
man.
Yeah,
Smart man.
that was a comfy poop.
Right. He was like,
Wide open garage, you know. That was also one of those days when you're like, oh yeah, when you don't, the water is what makes it not smell like death.
yeah, that's why it's there.
Well,
I mean,
that
think about
was.
it. I mean, we take shits in the fucking fresh water in this country.
Yep. That's some nice water. I'm gonna poop in that.
Dip my fingers. Oh yeah, that's nice and chilled.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Sir, do you have a vase? I'm gonna pour it. I'm gonna pour it into the toilet and then chat in it.
I'm fancy.
I poop into Fiji water.
Damn, that's expensive shit.
Would you rather poop into smart water or Fiji?
Smart water. It's just economic.
Yeah.
I can buy
Cheaper.
more of that. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Nah, you throw in some fucking, what is it, Poland Springs or
Well, what
whatever. Probably
What
do
about
that.
vitamin water?
Ooh.
Would you poop into vitamin water?
Yeah, I would definitely shit in vitamin water because it tastes disgusting. Vitamin water
Vitamin water is
terrible.
nasty.
I tried the vitamin waters like lemonade. And I was like,
God.
I took it one time. I was like,
Right,
I was
it's like
this is what I imagine piss tastes like. I was like, Jesus.
you pulled the pungentness out of piss, you're left with the vitamin water.
What the fuck did I do? I was looking around. What did I deserve? What did I do to deserve that? My mom's like, you gotta try the pomegranate one. Ever since I tried the pomegranate vitamin
No,
water,
here's the thing.
I haven't eaten a regular pomegranate.
Have you ever eaten a pomegranate?
No, but
Bro, oh my gosh, pomegranates, they're pretty good. They're kind of tasty. They're like, all right, kind of thing, you know? Like, they taste sweet, but they got a little seed on the inside that's kind of that's stupid, right?
Right.
But opening up a pomegranate and pulling out the, like, delicious, fruity, like, seeds in there is a pain in the fucking ass. It isn't.
I heard dragon fruit is also like that kind
Probably, almost like a candy fruit. That's how my 4th grade teacher passed it off when she brought it in for us to try. She was like, "I'm gonna open this up. It's like a candy." I tasted it. I was like, "Nope, that's a fruit. That's not only a fruit.
like,
That's a
"You're lying."
seeded fruit. That's a seeded fruit. That's a small amount of juice in like a membrane around a seed. That is not candy to me."
You say you're not fooling me, bitch. Anybody Anybody else got anything they want to add?
Just
No.
the fact that when we were wrapping this up, so I'm gonna take that piss from earlier.
Nice.
Good luck.
It's gonna
You enjoy it.
it's gonna not want to come out all right at the first time.
The slower you walk, the more the floor creaks.
Hey, we can't help it, man. We're all high. Right, it's the courtesy.
I had surgery once and I couldn't pee afterwards, and they were like, "Hey, if you can't take a piss,
You can't.
we're gonna
leave.
put the catheter back in."
Oh
And they're
my
like, "We'll be back in like 15 minutes." So for 15 minutes, I had wild anxiety until they came back in and shoved a catheter in my penis.
Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck, dude, that hurts.
You know what this broad says to me? Don't tense up. Okay.
Like, easy for you to say.
That's like if
Somebody's
somebody
trying
called
to
a suicide hotline and they were just like eating chips. Like, don't do it. Whatever you're doing, don't do it. Don't tense up, lady. You're holding my wiener in an aggressive way with a 2. I'm gonna tense up a little bit if you don't mind.
I'd be like, you better hurry up and do it before I get a fucking
I guess you're gonna have to come back in a little bit.
I'd
Got
be like,
it.
you can help finish the fucking job. That's the worst part. I probably get an anxiety boner. I'd be like, oh, no, don't look.
How terrible would that be if they were just like, go on as scheduled?
I'd be like, oh. They're like, actually, this makes it easier for us. More painful for you, but easier for us.
Fucking A.
I'd be like, damn you, penis. I would just start peeing everywhere.
So I'm gonna try peeing if I can. I guess I'll go to the doctor.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll wrap this thing
Have
up.
him give me the dirt.
All right,
Just
all right, people.
just make an urgent care appointment. Be like, I've been having trouble peeing. Can you just like hit me with the cath?
Can you just hit me with the cat? No, please don't. Okay. All right, people. Stay safe. Stay blessed. Have a great week. Wear a condom. All that good stuff.
Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.